Hey guys! So I'm a hot, sweaty, yucky, gross mess right now because I just took that Nicole Kirkland dance class and so much fun. It was it's kind of a slow, it's not slow. The song sounds slow and the moves are simple enough that when you speed it up to the music, it's not like, chaos in your brain. Um, it's supposedly an advanced class, but I would honestly say that it's easy enough for a beginner-esque. Like I said, I'd literally watched the full video so many times that I basically knew a lot of the steps anyway. It was just the little intricate steps that I really needed them to really like step by step me through. But I loved it. I loved the choreography. I loved that it was decently easy to grab a hold to. And it's really nice that the choreographers have thought ahead and they've mirrored the screen. So your right is their right. You're not having to do opposite. Like what you're seeing is what you're doing on the same foot, on the same side. So that's been extremely helpful for any of those of you who's taken a dance class. If you're looking in the mirror, I don't know, it's complicated to explain if you're not a dancer and you've never been in that situation. So they mirror the screen on the phone so that their right is your right, their left is your left. So it's very easy to follow along. Nicole is actually the first dancer I've taken an online class that actually does counts, which if you're not a dancer, counts as your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, it's the counts of the beat of the music. A lot of hip-hop teachers prefer sounds like ta-ta-ta or brata or, whatever it is. So, technically trained, you're obviously trained on counts, especially in ballet. There's not any ta-ta-ta or tick-tick or brat, there is none of that in ballet. You have to solely focus on the counts. But hip-hop's a lot different, and I've noticed Nicole is one of the few that really keeps true to the counts, and Wildebeest, I love him. His class was great for a beginner. I loved it. I took it. I posted it. He kind of stuck with counts, but he's a true hip-hop dancer, and it was more, either the words of the song or a in between the beat or a, ta-ta-ta, Nicole really tried to, count it out, which for those of us trained dancers is the easier way to do it. For those of us, that's how we were brought up, was on counts. So I really enjoyed that aspect, that she knew her counts. She was aware that her audience would probably be going off of counts. We're not used to the LA dance scene, the hip hop where it's, there is no counts, So she was very aware that most people watching would need counts, and she had them ready. She knew them. She broke it down really easily. It wasn't anything like super masterful hard. She didn't use any like technical terms. It was all just regular words that dance or knowledge or no dance knowledge would understand and be able to follow along. So, we're under this quarantine, guys. It was $5. $5. It took me, I'll put it at almost 2 hours. The class is actually only an hour long. But obviously when you're trying to learn something, you want to rewind and really get the full of it, So I had to rewind some. I took a couple breaks because I'm most certainly out of shape and out of practice. So, but yeah, I've done it about 8 times full out in my as full out as I can in my living room, but pretty full out. And, I've done it to the point where, like, as long as I can kind of watch them for them to guide me, I got it. Like, it's not perfect. No, I don't know that I would tape it and post it right this minute. Maybe, a couple days practice, possible. But, yeah, I feel really good. up early, got my sweating going on. You know, I'm nasty, but that's okay because I'm nasty for a good reason. I'm nasty and sweaty and gross because I was exercising and I was working my body, and it was something I'm passionate about. Guys, this quarantine I know has been terrible on all of us, and I trust me, I get it. It's been stressful. It's been difficult. I do not have children, but Lord, those of you parents that are stuck at home with your kids, like, I feel so sorry for you. Let me just say, I'm not a kid person though, so, you know, don't like judge me too much on that. Like, yeah, they're your kids, you love them, I get it. But kids get annoying after a while, guys, just like everybody else and everything else. So, you know what? For $5, and for this to spark back my passion and something that was so heavily integrated into my life for such a long time. I mean, I'm talking, I danced from the time I was 4 till I was 18. 17 years, I don't know, 13, 14, 15, 16, something years, whatever. But I've been out of the game for like 13 years. Like, it's been a long time. And not that love of dance ever went away. It didn't. I follow a lot of YouTube choreographers and dancers. I literally have already memorized half of their catalog just from watching it over and over and over again. And now that we're quarantined, they're all offering these online classes, and they're decently cheap. I mean, most certainly compared to a real dance class. I mean, you walk into a real dance class, you're at least $20 on the table for a 2-hour dance class, at least. And in LA with some of these higher named choreographers, I mean, you could be going up to 50 at a dance class. You know, I don't know. But for $5, or I think the Wildebeest Adams and Janelle, the I'm a Beast TV, I think it was $9.99, but it was $9.99 a month. So I get a whole month of beginner, intermediate, and advanced tutorials, choreography videos. I can rewind them and rewatch them as many times as I want. I can stop the subscription whenever I want. This Nicole Kirkland class was a $5 class for the live class and a 72-hour rental. So I've got like 4 days to go back and perfect that, rewatch it, rewind it, relearn it, get it down in my memory. Aaliyah Janelle is offering a $25 heels beginner class. That is a one-time payment for however many videos she puts out, and it's basically just teaching you how to enter the world of heels, you know, dancing in high heels. I didn't personally sign up for that because I feel like it's just going to be teaching me really how to walk in heels and how to put my footing in heels, and I don't dance in heels, so I'm not going to put the money out for that. But if she just does any more just dance tutorials, I will most certainly. The one I paid, it was $5 for her too, and it was an unlimited watch. So the $5 for her one individual class, I can watch however many times for however long until I get it, until I want to stop, whatever. But what I'm saying is, these are really low prices for quality, fun exercise that you can do at home, literally in your socks. I'm literally in a cutoff old shirt and socks and like yoga pants, y'all. Literally, that's all you need. And I just literally hooked my phone up and just learned it, and I just went and did it, and it was so worth the money. It's so worth my time. I feel good. I feel good about myself. I'm back into dance, which is something that I'm so passionate about and I love and always have loved and regretted getting out of. So yeah, even though this isn't gonna be like something I pursue, it's still nice and feels good for me to get back into it and get back into something that meant so much to me and that I poured so much of my heart and soul and time in back in the day. And now I can just do it and have fun. It's not, back in the day was fun too, but we were always working towards, the Nutcracker or recital or competition, or, we were always on such a schedule, and it was always, learn this, and this for this, and this. And it was a little stressful. I mean, it was still fun and I loved it, but it was hard work. It wasn't just a hobby. I was putting a lot of time and money into my passion, and now that I can just do it for really cheap and for just fun in my living room and nobody's ever going to see me, and it doesn't have to be perfection because I'm not performing for anyone. It takes all that stress and headache away, and I can just go back to really having fun dancing. And that's what's important. We need to grab onto the little things that make us happy right now. And those little things need to be something we can do inside and at home. So if any of this appeals to you, which I hope it does, because it's just something fun. If you've got active kids, the I'm a Beast TV does, beginner tutorials, and they do like little TikTok videos, TikTok challenges. So like, if you've got younger kids at home that are a little energetic or that like to dance, this would be so much fun. Like, I want you guys to know this is fun. This is something you can do during this downtime for a minimal amount of money. It doesn't take up a crap ton of your day. I mean, it can if you want it to. The day I learned the wildebeest dance, shit, I worked on that shit all day, okay? Not because I had to. I had it down. It was fun. It was a fun dance, and the song, This Is How We Do It, by Montel Jordan. Like, who doesn't love that song? Like, that's the best dance song ever. So, like, yeah, it was just a fun dance. And I did it again this morning just for exercise sake, because it's kind of a high cardio dance, too. It's a lot of jumping. So it's just fun. It's just a fun experience and something to do that's positive. It's a good outlet. It's something you can do with your family at your house, inside. You don't have to worry about anything, and it's not that much money. I mean, you can look around at the different choreographers, see, who's charging what, if you're not a dancer, though, I would definitely go more towards the I'm a Beast TV, because as far as I know, they're the only ones doing beginner tutorials. They have all three. They have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But all the other ones, as far as I know, are considered advanced hip-hop. The one I just took was technically considered advanced. I wouldn't necessarily say it was advanced, but it certainly wasn't marketed as a beginner. So, but yeah, just check those out. If you need any information, you guys know you can comment or DM me or anything. I will fill in all the blanks for you. I just think it's a really great idea, and I'm so appreciative for the choreographers offering this and taking their time to give us quarantine folks something positive, uplifting, and enjoyable to do with our boring ass days. So I just wanted to hop back on, say I had a great time learning that Nicole Kidman. The song is BS. I can't pronounce the girl that sings it. Janelle, Akeo, or I don't know. Anyways, great song. The attitude of the dance, I think, is really what got me. It's very empowering, and it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna take your bullshit. Like, that's kind of like my vibe. I really like that when I dance, to kind of act and give off a character and a persona to match the words of the song. Like, it's fun. You just get to play, pretend, and you get to act, and you give it a little attitude, and, or you can take the Aaliyah Janelle and get a little sex appeal going, because she's the sexy bitch in heels and does all the twerking, and, you vibe with the song, you vibe with the choreography, and especially really when you have the choreography down and you can really put your own personality in it, that's when it gets the most fun, guys. Like, when you know those steps in your head like that, and you can start really, like, adding your own flavor to it, like, that's when you know you're having fun. That's when you know that might be something that you need to do more of. When you really feel that vibe when you're dancing, when you feel that inner strength vibe of like, yeah, I'm feeling myself, but in the best way, not a selfish, conceited way, just I'm in this moment and I feel good, and yes, and I'm gonna give you all of me right now in these moves. And you don't even have to say anything. You can just move your body. There's really no better feeling. There's really not. All my ex dancers out there, you know the feeling. And if you're not still dancing, get on these online classes. All my ex students, I'm talking to you. You guys would kill this shit. You guys would murder it. You guys need to get on this. Even if you're not a dancer, get on this. There's no better way to build your confidence than learning to move your body and manipulate your body and have a conversation with just your body. And it just feels good. I'm just repeating myself over and over. It just feels really good. Like I said, good exercise, stay indoors, cheap, something you can do with the whole family if you get the right choreographer. And yeah, if you guys want more details, just DM me. I will give you all the links. I don't know how to add them in the description of this, so sorry. But you can look up their names: Wildebeest Adams, Janelle Janestro, Aaliyah Janelle, Nicole Kirkland, JoJo Gomez. I'm a Beast TV or Full Out TV are the two, .coms that are doing it. So, yeah, if you need any more details than that, let me know, and I will hit you back later.